Hey, hi, hello, boys and girls, cats and squirrels, and all other configurations of being. It's your girl Jazzy, aka Dizzy Dreamer 92. Yes, it's really me, guys. She's back. After over 4 years, I've decided to show my face on the internet again. How y'all doing? You guys good? Everyone hanging in there? Okay, so I owe you guys a little bit of an explanation. Might be a little under exaggerated or over exaggerated or whatever the word is. Words are hard. We all know this. So it's been a minute, and the last time that I was on this channel and I actually posted a video was February 23rd of 2020. And if you guys remember, or maybe you don't because you're just tuning in, hello, welcome, I'm sorry. I had just, in that video, I had adopted a tuxedo kitty named Zombie with my then boyfriend, Ken. And I showed the process of us going to get her and bringing her home and introducing her to Ken's cat, Nibbler, who's from Florida, and he's crazy, but we love him. And I ended that video, and in the video I was talking about how, like, I've got big news, but I can't tell you guys because there's things I have to do first, which was not a lie. There really were things I had to do before I could spill any beans about what was going on in my life. If you hear whining, I have a dog now. Her name's Omega. Maybe I'll show you guys her later. And then I ended the video and I was like, I'll see you guys next time and I'll tell you guys the news. And then guess what? The pandemic hit a few weeks later, and then everything got derailed and life got kind of like quiet but crazy. And it's been a journey. And like I said, I owe you guys an explanation. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this might not make any sense to you. You'll just get to learn some details about my life. And if you have been here for a while and you've stuck around and you're still subscribed to me and you're going to get this notification in your little inbox and you're going to be like, who is that? It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. So what have I, in these last over 4 years, what have I been up to? Well, thank you, self, for asking. So essentially, just to get right into it and to kind of pick up where we left off. Basically the big news that I was holding back on, that I couldn't tell anybody and all that, was just the simple fact that I was going to be taking a big step in my relationship and I was going to be moving in with him. And what the big thing that was like holding me back from telling you guys was not even really a big thing, in the sense that, like, it was literally just that I had to tell my roommates, who, of course, I've had them on this channel before in videos. Like, they're still very important people to me to this day. And obviously everyone knows I'm, like, not the kind of person that I would ever let anybody find out. Like, if we're close, you're not going to find out important information about me from a video I make. It's just not happening. That's not okay, and you should never do that. So I had to tell them, which, like, if you guys, like, know everyone, like, our backgrounds and everything, like, the religious side of it, like, you guys know that probably wasn't the most easiest conversation for me to have. And it wasn't, but bless both of them. They were very gracious and very kind to me, even though I was doing something that I'm sure in their eyes was like, oh, horrible, you know? So I did eventually have to talk to them. And again, the pandemic started a couple weeks later. And because I don't want to get into a long-winded explanation of how this exactly happened, basically, TLDR, Ken, who is my husband now, spoiler alert, but was my boyfriend at the time, his grandmother passed away February of 2020. He had been living with his grandma, like, when he moved from Pennsylvania here to the Bay Area. He moved in with her to help her out and, of course, help himself out because then he didn't have to pay rent. So she passes. Ken was living there while him and then his family were trying to get all of her stuff out because they were going to sell the house. So when the pandemic hit, I ended up moving into his grandma's house so I could work from home for my job at the time, which actually worked out because I think there was a lot of space there compared to the place that I was sharing with my roommates. So I ended up moving in there, working from home. And then let's fast forward just a little bit. So this is February and March. So then we fast forward to April, once Ken and I finally get our first apartment. So we move from one town to the next, not very far. It's the cutest little place. We have our cats. We're happy. We end up getting more cats eventually. And so that's April. Oh, and I just want to interject here that there are things that I'm going to talk about that are going to come up in this little explanation of where I've been, that I'm literally just going to kind of mention. I might say like a couple things here and there, but I'm not going to go into like full-blown details because I don't want this video to be like an hour long. I want it to be like a healthy amount of time. So if I mention something and you're like, I want to know more, I have other videos coming. This is not just a one-time upload thing. This is I'm trying to get back into this because it's brought me joy. Anyway, so where were we? Can I remember? So that was April 20 of 2020. We got our first apartment together. Then we fast forward. I'm super in love. He's super in love. We went camping. There's a group of people from one of my old jobs. They do camping usually every year, and Ken happened to go the weekend before July 18th. So that would have been like what, the 11th of July, like that weekend. He came back on the 17th. He brought my mom. Didn't know what was up with that. The next day, on a lake dock, he asked me to marry him. So at that point in July of 2020, not 2021, I'm skipping. I got engaged, which was exciting. Then we fast forward to the next year to May. I'm planning a wedding. We like our apartment, but we're not sure if we're going to renew our lease. We think that we're going to, get a house. We buy a house. I'm currently sitting in that house right now, recording this video. We close on that house in May of 2021. And then again, we're going to fast forward some more because there's things, like little not important things that happen in between. Again, still planning a wedding. Boom, October 10th, we get married, 2021. Had a Star Wars themed wedding. It was wonderful. I'm still really proud because people still talk about it to this day, and every time they talk about it, it's not, like, oh yeah, Star Wars. That was like one of the funnest weddings I've ever been to. So I'm really grateful. Again, something that I can go into detail about in another video. So I'm married. I have lots more animals than I did when you guys last saw me. Because again, last time it was 2 cats. I'm getting over being sick too. That's my dog, if you hear that. That's Omega. We have a dog now. We adopted her literally the month after we got married, so November of 2021. We have 5 other cats. So we have 6 animals total, not like 8 animals. We're not that crazy. I mean, come on. And yeah, so essentially, last time you guys saw me, I was still, newly in love with a boy, and now he is my husband, and we live in a house. We have our fur babies. We're trying to have other babies, like human babies. And that's a video for itself because no one wants to see me cry right now. And life is good. And I honestly, I never really meant to like disappear for this long. It was just one of those things where every time I would think I'm going to record a video, I either would like try, or I just never got to the point where I would actually record one. And and here we are. And I've been thinking about it for a long time, like literally the past year probably. I've been like, I should go back to YouTube. Excuse me. Because even though like this is like the lamest channel ever, and like no one is gonna watch my videos, I've always found so much joy and happiness from the art of making videos. And even though I'm just talking to the camera and I'm telling you guys things about my life that I'm sure like most of the people in the world would not give a fuck about, it's still something, again, brings me joy and I like it. So I'm gonna try. My intention is to, you know, film videos and post, maybe not super consistently, but at least every once in a while on this channel, because it's my channel and I want to. But I'm not going to promise, because I think that's where I went wrong in the past. Was like, I promise I'm going to post next. Yeah, no. And now a word from our sponsors, Liquid Death. Can you imagine if I actually was? That would be so cool. Can you imagine? Anyway, I'm obviously not sponsored by Liquid Death. Hopefully they are not like mad at me for saying that. But their sparkling waters are really good. So yeah, again, I know it's been a long time, and I know that most of the people who were subscribed to my channel I know are long gone. But yeah, if you guys want to join in on this journey, I will be posting videos like going more in depth, like talking about like my wedding and like the details about that, and the pros and the cons, and like what went perfect and what was like wrong. I do have a video that's gonna talk about pregnancy and trying to become a mom, and that one's gonna be such spoiler alert, that one's gonna be a tearjerker, at least for me, because we know that I cry. So yeah, so I don't know, guys. I'm here. I'm happy to be doing this right now, and I'm gonna try and be intentional with my video posting, and God damn it. Hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. All right, I don't want to have another coughing fit, so I'm gonna end the video. I love your faces. Yeah. Smile. Happy looks good on you. I'm gonna leave now because I don't know what to say. Bye.